Okay, Ester Hernandez. That is my artist that I've done for this project. My name is Stitch Blatz. Yeah. Okay, so her bio: she was born in 1944, Dunaba, San Joaquin Valley, California, U.S. School: University of California, Berkeley. Chicano screen print artist, Mexicanan, in Huaki. That's what she is. She's a visual artist, educator based in San Francisco. Hernandez has been credited with creating one of the first images to link the plight of farmer workers to the effects on consumers and the environment. Her art revolving Latina and Native women around themes of farm worker rights, feminized labor, and spiritual icons. All right. Her most famous artwork is Sun-Mad Raisins. It talks about water contamination by pesticides and its impact on farm workers, consumers, and the environment. This is one of her most famous works. I really enjoy the color, and it really talks about she was growing up in the field. She was making these grapes that were dried out for raisins, and they were really harmed by the chemicals her family and people, based on the company Sun made. Yeah, okay, so here are some of her other more famous works. Mis Madres, which has a little poem that says, "We have a beautiful mother, her green lap immense, her brown embrace internal, her blue body, everything we know," and her other work, California Special. Yeah. So we also have Con Carino and La Puncha. These are some of her other works. And have our artist, Respiration Inspiration. Let me go back real quick. Let me see. Okay, so going back to art representation, some of my inspiration with the colorful figures and the women and their Mexican traditional styles and outfits. Going back to these figures of like Hispanic or Latin women. We really see the styles and colors in these things. So, Day of the Dead, Virgin Mary, Candle, Mexican Chicano styles, folk tales, traditional culture, and women portraits. So, going back to Sun-Mad Raisins, the colors there really enhancing the colors. Same with the other ones. Okay, so in Esther's art used as inspiration, I have Sun-Mad Rising, but the ofrenda and this Virgin Mary, I used a mixture of Por Potredad from Sun-Mad Ofrenda, dedicating her father and other similar themes, using also her La Ofrenda with the Virgin Mary depictions using traditional imagery from Latin culture and the vibrant colors to help illustrate my painting. So the imagery of the Virgin Mary, that one, and the Ofrenda in the Sun-Mad Rising. Next, I have some sketches. The left and the right one are my favorite, but I have some, quick face sketches, and some other sketches. These are the sketches I used for my painting. These are the in-progress photos, and my final artwork. I really want to depict the story of La Llorona and the folktale. In my artwork description, I talk about how her Esther uses like women portraits, and so I wanted to take this folktale and really like humanize and, you know, capture her like with great feelings and emotion, you know, using the colors from the Sun Mad and mixing culture like colors. And in La Llorona, she has two sons usually in the story, so I put two marigolds in there to depict her like sorrow and hardship for grieving her children. And I'm gonna close up and zoom on the face so you can see the details. So I chose to do La Llorona, you know, as a folktale, as someone who is also Hispanic, wanting to portray a Mexican story, and most of the traditions depict her in a bad, like, harsh, like, rage, but I wanted to humanize her and show her in, like, an empathizing and, like, way that I feel like is most accurate to women, and just to our culture, and bringing respect and light into her children and honoring them. And here's my works cited, and just like a little thank you, and that is it. I'm just gonna go back to the picture. This is Ester Hernandez. Thank you so much, and bye.